Hello friends, I welcome you all to our YouTube channel The Active Traders. Friends, welcoming our new members, I would like to tell them that we are using macro and option analysis sheet for analyzing options and futures data day by day, and we have also prepared payoff sheet that is available free of cost from the description section of this video. For macro and option analysis sheets, you need to mail us at our mail ID which is provided in description of every video. So let us start our video. The topic of this video is I am going to discuss three positional strategies for USD INR which we have prepared and collected data to tell you how these strategies work. So let us start our video. Before proceeding further, let us have a disclaimer that this video is for educational purpose and the strategies discussed here are for educational purpose only. Your profit, loss or any other, we are not responsible for that. And you may also agree or disagree with our analysis. So let us start our strategies. Strategy number one, friends, strategy number one is 45 days to 15 days trading. Like this strategy we used for 30 days. We are holding this strategy for maximum 30 days, 25 to 30 days. We place this strategy on next month. We place the strategy on next month options, monthly options, 45 days prior. Like for example, on for expiry of 29th January, we will use this strategy 45 days prior, that is on 15th, on every Monday of that 45 days. Like the Monday on around 15th December is going to be on 16th. So we deploy this strategy on 16th. Likewise for 27th August, 45 days prior is 13th. So 13th is Monday itself. So we can deploy this strategy on 13th. So what is the value of USD INR on that day? That is the future value of current month. So according to the value of USD INR, we are having a straddle of 71. Straddle is what? Call and put of that particular strike. The sum of call and put of that particular strike is called straddle sum. So we are having a straddle. According to this strike, we are having a straddle of 71. We we write the values of call and put on that day on 16th December for 29th January expiry. So the sum of straddle is 1 rupees 1 paisa. Like we will be going to sell this straddle on 16th December, that is around 45 days prior, and for the expiry of 29th January. We are going to cover this strategy 15 days prior to expiry, that is 14th January. The value of USD INR according to futures is written here according to futures. So the sum of straddle is written here. So you can see that the straddle you sold 45 days prior at 1 rupees is going to be only 56 paisa. So you are gaining 45 paisa in the span of 30 days. This is the strategy. It's look pretty awesome because on the for the expiry of January, for the expiry of February, if you are looking for the your futures value that is trading at 70.85, now 70.98, that is trading at 71, now 71.38, that's look pretty that we gain easily 45-46 paisa. And the next one is, what if these are the values, what these are the what if values we use for our analysis. Like within a span of 30 days, the sum of straddle maximum reaches to 1 rupees 29 paisa. Like the sum you sold at 1 rupees 1 paisa, this value has reached maximum to 129 paisa somewhere in the span of 30 days, and this value has reached to lower side 56 paisa. The 56 paisa is the exact value on 14th January. So I hope you understand what I am going to telling you about from this data. Like we are selling we are for the next month expiry, we are selling the straddle, we are selling the straddle 45 days prior. We are going to cover this on 15 days prior to expiry, and we are looking for other values in here, like some max in some min, like within a span of 30 days what are the maximum value of straddle has reached, and within a span of 30 days what is the minimum value of straddle has reached. So I hope you understand. And the same as start, I have written here same as start, same as close. That means that the maximum sum is the sum itself when we sold the straddle at 1 rupees 1 paisa. And same as close means the maximum value of minimum sum is the same when we are covering our straddle on 15 days prior. That is 55 paisa. So that is written here. So I hope you understand from the data, like what are we trying to explain here. So on the month of March and April, since the USD INR is trading one directional to the bull side from 72 to 77, so we have seen a massive drop down in the strategy, because the strategy is range bound strategy. We are selling a straddle, we don't want the values to reach our maximum value of the sum. That, like if we are selling the straddle of 71 at 1 rupees, so our break evens will be 72 to 73, sorry, 70 to 72, 70 to 72. Our break evens are 70 to 72. So we don't want USD INR to trade beyond that limit. Like if I sold the straddle of 74 and at 1 rupees 56 paisa, so I don't want that straddle to raise beyond these 75.5. But at the value, but up on the 15th day, like we said, we are covering the straddle on the 15th, before the 15 days of expiry. This straddle is already trading at, this future is already trading at 76.42. So we are the sum of straddle is 2 rupees 45 paisa. We sold that straddle at 1 rupees 56 paisa. So we are in a loss, we are definitely in a loss of 88 paise. And the maximum value within a span of 30 days has gone to 3 rupees 8 paisa. Like we are in a massive loss if we hold this straddle on the days of March and on the days of April. So we are using two values for March and two values for April. Like I said, we are looking for the data of 74 and 74.5 in the March. One thing I would like to tell you here, why we use these two datas are because if whenever we are going to sell the sum of, whenever we are going to sell a straddle, so we use the call and put values, like the difference between them should not reach the double of any of them. Like the put is trading at 50 paisa, the call is trading at 1 rupees, so that value is almost double, the value of call is almost double of put. So we don't want to sell this straddle, this is not the accurate straddle we are going to sell. So we will sell the 74.5 straddle, because the values of put and values of call 78 and 91 has not much difference. So we are using 74.5 straddle. That's why I marked the 74 straddle in color, so that I'll tell you that this is not the straddle we are going to sell on 16th March if we are continuing this strategy. Likewise, on the April month, 70, since value of USD INR is 76.63 and we are looking for a straddle of 76.5, but we are getting lower difference between call and put strikes at 77. So we are going to sell the straddle of 77. I hope you understand what I want to say by showing you the data for April and May expiries twice. And now let us discuss about the adjustments of the straddle. What are the adjustments when we are going to adjust our straddle? So one thing I would like to tell you, that we are using a formula of 1:2. Like what this formula is saying, that whenever we are selling the straddle, whenever we are selling a straddle, we are having a call value and put values around approximately the same. So if we are going to sell a straddle for rupees 1, like here on 29th January, so we will divide this one in three parts. This is around 33 paisa. So convert this straddle into two parts. Convert the value in two parts, 33 paisa and 66 paisa, like 1:2. So this is 1, this is 2. What I am going to tell you is the higher strike, like call. If the call value reaches 66 paisa, because we are selling this straddle of at 1 rupees, and if the call value which is trading at 56 paisa here, if this value reaches to 66 paisa, the 45 paisa value should reach to 33 paisa, should reach. So if this happens, our sum is 1 rupees, and with the movement on the upside from 56 paisa to 66 paise, we are not going to lose any penny. But beyond these values, I believe beyond these values, the since the delta of the calls, the movement of the calls is very aggressive on the upper side, this 66 paisa will going to 86 paisa very soon, but this 33 paisa will not going to be 13 paisa very quick. So what will we do? This is our adjustment point. We will going to adjust our call side. So how will we going to adjust our call side? Let me take an example of 27th. Let us take an example of 27th August, where we sold 75.5 straddle at on 13th July. We sold the straddle of 75.5 according to the value of USD INR at 60 paisa and 54 paisa. Let me show you in the graph. So this is our initial graph, initial payout graph, where beyond 74.5, beyond 74.5 we gonna lose, and after 76.75 on the upside we gonna lose. So how will we adjust these values? Because we are now trading at somewhere 74.75, 74.75, where if expires we will get 39 paisa, but today we are trading at these values, and I'll show you the exact values today. What are the exact values of 75.5? That is 31 paisa and 72 paisa, around 1 rupees 3 paise. So we had sold this straddle at 1 rupees 14 paisa. Now this is trading at 1 rupees 3 paisa. So, and our call which the call we sold at 60 paisa is now trading at 31 paisa, and the put is trading at 72 paise. The call is trading at 30 paisa and the put is trading at 72 paise. So we can see the 1:2 here, like the ratio of call to put or put to call, we can say is 2.4, which shows that we need to adjust this position. Now since the ratio has reached 1:2 in the premiums, we will going to adjust this position. So friends, what are the adjustments we need to do? One thing is, if the USD INR is trading on the lower side, we are going to lose very sharp. So what will we do first? We will long put for 74 value, which is trading at 10 paisa. I am showing you adjustments here. So we have long the put of 70, we have long a put 74 put at 10 paisa, and we have limit our loss for up to 46 paisa after 74 value. So this is the first adjustment we are going to do to limit our loss on the lower side, on the lower slope. And the second thing we can do is we can short more calls on the upside, like 76, which is trading somewhere at 18 paise, so that we gain some value from this short call, since USD INR is trading on the lower side. So these are the adjustments we can do in our strategy, in our straddle. So these are the values of strangle. We use the strangle the same as the straddle. We use the strangle of around 1 rupees difference. Like the value of USD INR is 70.85, we use the strangle, call strangle at 72, put side, sorry, this is put side 70. So we have used this triangle 1 rupees far spread, and we have shown that what are the profit and loss here in the strangles itself. If someone is not going to trade the straddle, we can use strangle as well. And the adjustment for strangle is one sided almost 50%, sum is almost zero. Like if if you have shorted the strangle at 19 paisa and 11 paisa, any side if left 50%, like this 19 paisa if left to 10 paisa, or this 11 paisa will left to 5 or 6 paisa, you are going to do adjustment then. One thing is, one side is 50%, any side will going to be 50%, and the sum of straddle is nearly the sum of 30 paisa. So you will going to do adjustment on the gain side. So friends, I hope you understand. Pardon me for my English. I'm not that expert in English, but I'm trying to explain this strategy in English for, because on the request of our many friends that I should use English. So the strategy number 2, friend, this strategy is ratio spread strategy. This is very easy strategy. Like we long one lot and we one lot near in the money, some in the money. I long a lot which is near in the money strike. Like if the USD INR is trading somewhere at 74.75 now today, so I am going to long a call of 74.5, which is somewhere in the money, near in the money, and I'm going to short a call. I'm going to short many lots, like 5 lots, 6 lots, 8 lots, 10 lots, whatever the value, but to match the value of this premium paid. Like I paid 80 paisa here, and I'm going to short 76 strike 5 lots and gaining 18 paisa, somewhere around 90 paisa I am collecting from the market. I'm paying 80 paisa. So this is the strategy, this is the values we use, this is the selection of strikes we are going to do. And this is the, I usually trade 1:5, that's why I used here 1:5, but this is the basic we are going to use. And the graph is shown like this, that on the downside we are having net profit or neutral, and on the upside, like if the USD INR will come on the upper side, our short side, so first it will give us a maximum profit, then it will slips to the loss side. So we are somewhere here. So when if USD INR is going on the our shorter side, on our call short side, like on the upside, so first of all it will ride a slope on the upside, like it will give us profit first, then after this value it will going to make us in loss. After 76.25 somewhere it will be in loss, but before that we will adjust this ratio straddle, like by shorting ports, by increasing our long calls. So we are having a lot of adjustments, we will do that, but we will leave this strategy up to we get some percentage of profit. So friends, I had also discussed the strategy, I'll show you in the videos. Our third strategy is we use this calendar spread for 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. We used this strategy 3 to 4 times and we gained some tips here. So what we are going to do is we sell weekly ATM options and we buy monthly ATM options on Wednesday, and we close the strategy on Thursday. So for this, in the span of 2 days, we collect 5 to 8 paisa, sometime 10 paisa, sometime 15 paisa. So it depends on movement of the stock of the USD INR. So this calendar strategy we have discussed here by making butterfly and modify. So friends, sorry for interruption. The calendar strategy we had discussed here in the video as well, and the ratio spread strategy which I shown you as we discussed here in the ratio spread, this option strategy. So friends, I hope you understand. Thank you for watching the video. You can also mail us at iqtrader@gmail.com. You can also follow on Twitter @iqtrader. Thank you friends.